Okay, YouTube. I come to you today to show you guys an item that I mentioned in one of my videos about a firearm that I would be keeping inside of my truck. And it was an item about under my steering column, if that's how I put it. But basically what it is a magnetic holder for your pistol. If you give me a second, I'll show you guys. Sorry, I had to put my code in. All right, so if you're just in your truck, normal truck, if you look down here, you see my firearm. Now, the firearm that I was referencing to was a relatively brand new firearm that I had purchased the package deal at PSA. It was the PSA Dagger that I mentioned in the video that I was going to be keeping it here in the truck underneath the dash. Well, I was going to keep it in here. Let me get in my truck. I was going to keep it in here, but the darn gun is so nice with the threaded barrel. Even though I have tint on my truck, and back here I have 0%, up here is 20%. Even though I have that tint, the gun is too nice for me to actually put in the truck, just in, if someone decides to steal the truck, break in it, because this is under the steering column, so you could actually see it if you had your face into the truck or into the window tint. You still could see through it, and you could potentially see this firearm. So I decided to put another firearm inside of the truck instead. This is a lower costing firearm, and I'm pretty sure you guys know this firearm. It's my Taurus G2C 9mm. I actually have two of these. They're relatively cheap, but they are relatively reliable. So I figured, just put one of those in here and, it'll be okay. It's just for emergency use. The firearm actually has to be concealed if pulled over or in question from a police officer or a peace officer. So at this point, it's strictly for if I am under fire in a moment and I need to get to my firearm ASAP. So that's pretty much all it's for. Is just for in case of emergencies that you need quick access to your firearm. If you would give me a second, it's already mounted to my underneath dash, but if you would give me a second, I'm going to remove the firearm just so you can see the actual magnetic plate. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is the actual magnetic plate. I don't know if you guys can get that name. I don't have actually where I bought it from. I can't really see it, so I'm hoping you guys can actually read it. But this is it. 4 screws, pretty much wherever you would like to mount it on your dash. Yes, you will be screwing into your dash. But I definitely believe it is a handy little thing, little item, so you can store your firearm close by. Mine's is literally there. My seat adjusts, forwards and backwards. Oh, and that right there is not the holster that goes to this firearm, but the holster that goes to one of my other firearms. This here G2C, the G2C model of this Taurus actually fits in this here holster. Well, not actually fits, because if you can see, let me come up a little bit. If you can see that scratching there, I believe this holster actually caused that. But I leave it right there. You can see the proximity of the both, just in case I am, you know, pulled over by a police officer. I can get it, put it into this here holster and into this here glove box, pretty much with quick access. But this thing here is magnetic. It does snap in, and it does not, I repeat, it does not scratch your finish on your firearm. This scratching that you see here come from this here holster, and it came from that years ago. So don't think that, hey, will it scratch? It's made of pretty much a hard type plastic, and like I said, it is magnetic. If you give me a second, you'll see it. Like right now, you're seeing my firearm come into view, and see how it literally, oh, I have to actually pull it off. So the one thing I do is I put it down here, and then I put it up and let it pretty much snaps in. And that's how it looks inside there. Again, it's that easy. The draw, it's that fast. It's that fast to actually put it back. It's a nifty little tool that I really like for it to be in my truck. Like I said, I carry this in my truck, and I have a AK-47 pistol underneath my seat in the back seat. If you guys like to see a video for that, just leave a comment and I'll show you. It's actually pretty cool the way it's hidden, or the way it's stored. So I'll definitely do a video on that if you guys want to see. Again, I hope y'all got a clear view of the name of it. I do not have the name of it at the moment. I can look it up and actually put the link in the description, but that is my little item that I have for my truck for my pistols. It's very nifty, very handy. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. My beautiful wife.
So say good night to the back.